How's it going, guys? My name is Lodi, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm just going to be walking around. It's going to be kind of lo-fi stuff, and you'll already know that I am not in front of the video. So I set my camera up in a separate spot, and then I'm just going to be walking around, kind of rambling with some ambient kind of nature sounds, hopefully. So I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm down here this weekend with my family over at my grandparents' property. So that's where I'm recording this. But I meet with my cousins like every summer out here. And we usually just kind of hang out, play games or whatever, and bonfire. And there's a little creek that runs through the property, so we usually swim in that, but just about hanging out. So, and honestly, every summer that goes by, where we still get to come down here, it just becomes more and more valuable for me, honestly. It's a really great break from work or whatever else we're doing. In the summer, for me, it was a break from work. I had to take 2 days off of work because I'm recording this on a Monday, and then I'm leaving tomorrow on a Tuesday, so I had to take Monday and Tuesday off of work. But yeah, it's been really fun. Yesterday we went over to our cousin's house, and we were there for a gender reveal because there's another great-grandchild that's coming into the family. This will be the second one. So that's pretty exciting. Otherwise, I've just been kind of hanging out. I'm feeling pretty good about the progress I've been making back in the gym. As many of you guys know, I had a hernia and then got a surgery about 5 weeks ago. And my strength, at least for my main lift, which currently is just dumbbell incline chest press, that's about where it was before, if not higher. At least, yeah, higher than it was before I was injured, but that's also only because I wasn't doing dumbbell incline press for that long, because I was just coming off of doing barbell flat bench press, so like regular bench. But anyway, so yeah, my numbers are like back on that, and that was kind of more unexpected than I thought it would take me quite a while to get back there. But I'm also taking Tonka Ali, which is like a root powder that's supposed to boost testosterone. So I'm sure that's probably helping a little bit, but who knows? There's not like a bunch of like super solid research behind that. I know for sure that they usually help with like at least reducing stress and whatnot. So, but yeah, only 2 weeks more at this internship, I think. Our boss or one of the partners said that me and the other intern could work maybe like 1 more week of extra time from what he initially set our finish date at. So maybe I'll work an extra week, but it just depends on what kind of work he has planned for us and if we really want to do that. But otherwise, I'm excited to get back to school. Both my brother and my sister now are at the same school as me, so which will be nice, but for the next 2 weeks, yeah, I'm just going to keep lifting when I can. I've been going at like still at like 8 o'clock at night or 8:30 whenever I finish up work and get back and then eat dinner. But sorry to take a drink of water. Jeez, I don't know what that was. Something falling out of a tree. Some pretty nice flowers up here. I have you guys just set up on top of a four-wheeler taking video of kind of the hillside. But I think I could have gotten a better spot to set you, but oh well. Summer's over, I either want to end up going to medieval times or the Renaissance Fair. I feel like my summer's not complete unless I do one of those. But I haven't been to either in my life before, so I'm leaning towards the Renaissance Fair because that seems more fun to me. I know medieval times too, like the whole jousting thing or whatever, like it's all kind of scripted. But I think so is the Renaissance Fair. But that's only for the jousting thing. The Renaissance Fair has other stuff that you can see too that's just as entertaining or whatever. And plus the Renaissance Fair's got like the whole setup, like they get a lot more into it. And they have like the Renaissance Fair we would go to, they have like a old town essentially set up like in this old style, so I think that would be pretty cool to go to, and it's only like $40 I think just to get in or whatever, but then obviously anything you buy inside of there is going to be more money, but I was just thinking of what I'm going to do for the channel when I go to Rome for my architecture program in the spring. Because I don't think I want to take my whole mic on the plane and whatnot. So I think what I'll probably do is, unless I can fit it, because I think we'll probably have like one carry-on or whatever, but I'm going to want to put my laptop and a lot of other stuff in my backpack for that. But we'll see what we end up doing. But what I would like to do is get a kind of a smaller handheld mic, something that can record audio without having to be connected to a laptop that still takes audio in the format that I can then edit afterwards if I need to. So if I'm doing if I'm like out camping or something, or just on a trip, I can do kind of like closer to like vlog style kind of videos when I'm out on vacation if I'm doing solo trips, which I'm hoping to have at least a couple solo trips. But otherwise, I can't really think of. Oh, I wonder what animal that is. I don't think that's just a bird. I don't know what animal that was, but it's definitely not going to be like more than one room or anything. So being able to record in a quiet space in the spring, this is all happening in the spring, so it's still like 4 or 5 months away. So until then, I'll be able to bring you guys pretty consistent videos. The apartment I'm living in the fall, I have like my own room that's on a separate floor. So hopefully recording videos there will be pretty easy. But yeah, I can't really see. I guess maybe I'll have to pre-record as many videos as I can as well. And probably like, that'll definitely only be like one a week. But yeah, I don't know. Otherwise, yeah, I'll grab a little mini mic, a portable one, and then I can take video, just with my camera and tripod. That's not that hard to bring. But I'm hoping to at least bring you a couple of videos where I'm out on a solo trip or something. But otherwise, I'm not going to be able to record in my room or anything, because I'm going to be with a bunch of other guys probably. And who knows? I'm hoping classes aren't going to be like too busy when we're there, but they take up like, I think we're taking the same amount of credits in the spring semester when we're abroad anyway, so who knows? So yeah, we'll see what I do for that. I'm hoping that we can like maybe reach 10K before then, just to get to that little milestone. And then it's, if I'm not posting, it's likely that growth is just going to slow pretty steeply. But I'm hoping to at least bring you guys enough content where my channel doesn't like completely die because people just stop coming to watch. But I think that's pretty rare. YouTube has some good longevity. I know. If I had a larger audience, then you guys would probably know, but I don't know if you guys know Young Prince ASMR. I don't want to slander his name or anything, but I like a lot of his kind of videos, or I guess I should say liked. And I say that because if any of you have been keeping up with his channel recently, he was consistently making videos for years, and I was always watching them, and then he just like stopped recording for like a pretty long while, and then came back and was like in a different apartment and like lost his mic or something, and I don't know, he basically like came back and like was just posting like obviously way shorter, like less thought out videos or whatever. And then he was starting to get hate in the comments because, everyone was pretty supportive of him. Like, the ASMR community is pretty supportive, but people were like, yo, what's going on? Are you good? And he's like, yeah, I'm just trying to, just trying to post as often as I can. But I think the whole time he was, he kept a regular job or whatever, a 9 to 5. I'm not sure what his job was, but I think he said that whatever job he started working became too time consuming for him to make any ASMR, and so basically he just stopped posting, and then he kept getting more and more hate and taking more time off, and then he kept having these weird times where he would be like, okay, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna grind some videos for you guys or whatever, and he just wouldn't. He would make one video where he would say, yeah, I'm gonna come back, don't worry, I'm gonna start posting more consistently, and then wouldn't post consistently. So that was yeah, I don't know, and then and it got to a point too where he was he deleted a bunch of his old videos and had turned off his comments too, and so yeah, then his channel had yeah, I'm only trying to make videos now so I can make some money, but like I'm not making any money. So then at that point I was like, I'm like, he's only making videos because he wants to make money, and like he's not even posting consistently, so he's not even gonna be making money. But like after you see that somebody says they're only posting for money, it's like, okay, well now I'm just not as interested in watching you. Like if you don't actually care about trying to make good content or whatever, and you're just trying to make a bag, which is what he literally said. So, but anyway, don't worry guys, I won't do that to you. I'm just saying that's a pretty harsh example of a channel that was doing really well, that, and I still see him post every now and again. So maybe I'll have to look back and see kind of how he's doing, but I know he lost a bunch of subscribers, and if he didn't lose them, they just he had subscribers, but his view counts were like less than 10K or less than 5K, which is pretty rare. But my point is, YouTube usually is pretty forgiving. So, even if I post less, and my channel is getting less activity, I think I can still, start posting again in the summer, and it should bounce back probably. But we will see. That is all kind of too far in the future to really get too worried about. That's, I kind of like to think that way. I don't know if I've said that in videos before, but obviously you need to have kind of some long-term goals, but I always like to say, like, on a day-to-day basis, sort of, you can't get too stressed out about things that are, like, more than a week away, really. Just in terms of, like, deadlines and whatnot, like, you can do what you can within that next week and be worried about that next week. But if you're starting to try and think about, like, oh, what do I need to have done in 3 or 4 weeks or whatever, like, that's too far ahead to get stressed out about. The situation could be completely different by the time 2 or 3 weeks goes by. So, yeah. All I know now is I'm excited to get back to school and make some videos for you guys there. It should be consistent enough back at school, but I'm planning to hopefully get a small mic and bring you videos as often as I can in the spring semester. But maybe I'll just have to try and record a bunch over spring or over winter break or something, and just schedule uploads. But yeah, we'll see. But on that note, I think we'll wrap it up. I hope everyone is doing something for their physical or mental health. I hope you guys enjoyed